In the farm, there is work and there is time. These two things are the ones that differentiate a successful farmer from unsuccessful farmer: work and time. At the end of it, the work done plus what is paid, it's either overpaid, underpaid, overworked, underworked. We need to be at par. Every party is supposed to benefit, not the farm worker benefiting at the expense of uh, of the farm owner, not the farm owner benefiting at the expense of the farm worker. Farm work. When you think of farm working, and this has been my thing, I've been advising this, I've been training this, think about investment. Think about putting your money, think about getting money and getting more money. And like they say, time is money. And in the farm, there is work and there is time. These two things are the ones that differentiate a successful farmer from unsuccessful farmer, or this is what makes one farmer fail and other farmer succeed: work and time. And today I'm posing a question to you as a farmer. When you're giving your work, what measure do you measure your work with? How do you tell that this section of land that has been plowed, I'm supposed to pay this amount of money? What makes you come up with the payment procedure? How do you go about it? They worked for the whole day. I'm paying them this amount. Is this work worth the payment that I'm giving them? That's a question you need to answer me. Because what I've come to realize, unlike other farmers, unlike me, you know, one thing about me, one thing about what I'm doing in my farm is I do, and my farmer do, my farm manager do, everybody who is in the farm do. And in my capacity, I'm able to tell this a section of land can be done with these hours, because with my speed, with my farm manager speed, with my farmers worker speed combined, we can be able to tell this is not excess to the farm worker, this is not less to the farm worker, this is not overpaying, this is not underpaying. That's how you as a farmer, you're supposed to tell how to pay your farm workers. I've seen so many templates out here trying to explain or trying to showcase or trying to tell farm investors or farm owners how they're supposed to pay their farm workers. Some say we pay through piecemeal, others say we pay through hourly, others say we pay per the work done by the day, others say we pay monthly, others pay weekly. But at the end of it, the work done plus what is paid, it's either overpaid, underpaid, overworked, underworked. Because at the end of the day, we need to be at par. Every party is supposed to benefit, not the farm worker benefiting at the expense of uh, of the farm owner, not the farm owner benefiting at the expense of the farm worker. So, how are you measuring your work? Sometimes because of the nature of working my farm, this my opinion, this my experience, I we do the work and complete the task. This is now me. We do the work and complete the task. When the work is demanding our input, we do a lot of work. We get into the farm very early, we leave very late. And when there is no job, sometimes you don't work. It becomes tricky to you. I know it becomes tricky to you when I tell you your farm workers sometimes are not supposed to work. Because one, what I've realized for the few farms that I'm consulting for the different farmers that I'm working with, is they want to see the farm worker working regardless of how the job is, regardless of how the job is, regardless of whether there is job or there is no job. They want to see them working. And now this is a point where your farm workers at some point will be pretending to be working, yet they are not working. Because your presence scares them. Your presence is the one that makes them work. But in my case, I usually make it, I put it in a way that uh, there is a farm plan. Remember, I trained you about the farm plan. If you have not watched the video about the farm planning, kindly go watch. There is a weekly farm plan which is supposed to be followed to the letter, though there can be few adjustments, which myself I follow, guided by my farm manager. I formed the farm plan, but my farm manager guides me. When there is a big task to be done, the task has to be done regardless of what. Sometimes it appears like overworking, but in other cases, when there is no work, everybody now go to relax. Everybody do their work. Because um, I've never wanted to make my presence now be the one that is pushing for the work to be done. I want the work to be done the way it's supposed to be done. Because when I'm not around, that means if my presence pushes for the work, when I'm not around, that means there is nothing that will be done. And you can't be there 24/7. Sometimes you are in, sometimes you are out. But the key thing is make sure you supervise, make sure you plan, make sure you guide what is supposed to be done. Because if you fail to be, if you're out of the farm for a week, you're going to face the music. I've witnessed it myself. I'm out for 1 week and everything start messing up, everything start going wrong, everything is not working, you start losing your thing. So how do you manage your work? How do you plan your work? How do you execute what you're doing? How do you measure what is done? What is your time bound? Which time are your farm workers supposed to be working? Which are they not supposed to be working? Are you underworking? Are you overworking? Are you underpaying? Are you overpaying? Because these are all distractors of farm work. These are all distractors of what is supposed to be done in our work. That's farm nuggets for today.